Hello, Paleo tribe.
Hello, how are you guys today? We're so excited to be here. This is Keith and Michelle Norris coming to you from our Paleo FX offices, which actually just flooded the other day.
Yeah, we're a little wet. Actually, we're drying out now, so that's
we are
cool.
drying out.
And we're not Houston flooded, so that's cool too.
Exactly. So we are coming here to talk to you about, a lot of you may have gotten our notification. We were sending out emails, trying to post it in social media about our rebranding, and wanted to let you know what's going on with that. If you haven't heard, or you haven't checked your email, or you haven't opened it, open your emails.
Open it, you'll see.
Important stuff going on in those emails. But what is happening is we listened to you. We got a lot of feedback after we announced the rebranding, and got some SEO experts in and some branding experts, and we decided we are keeping Paleo FX. And so we will not be rebranding. We will not be changing our name. We will remain Paleo FX for the future.
It was a pretty damn good name to start with.
It was.
Not too bad, what we found out.
Right. We found out that we weren't running up against the problems we thought we were. It was us. So we are fixing us.
Hi, St. Louis.
Yes. Hello, Eva.
Or Seattle. I don't know. Seattle or St. Louis?
It might
Eva.
be Salt Lake now. Okay. Hey, Eva. Thanks for joining us. So, wanted to tell you guys that, make sure you guys knew we are going to keep our name. Paleo FX is going to be strong, and we're going to actually be doing a lot of things to really fight a lot harder and to make sure that Paleo FX is St. Louis. Thanks. Make sure that we stay really strong and that we can continue to progress the movement. That was our concern. That was one of the reasons why we were looking at rebranding, was because we saw that we weren't having as much growth in our new people sector, which is the whole purpose for Paleo FX as far as we're concerned, is we are here to help grow and progress the movement. Yes, give that a lot of love right there. Give it a whole lot of love. And so we were a little bit worried about the fact that we were not growing new people into the tribe and doing our part. And so that is why we talked about rebranding, because we thought it was due to the Paleo moniker and us having, just running against people having preconceived notions about what Paleo is, and thought that if we changed it, that there would be a possibility that they would be interested in it, because they didn't know that's what it was, and then we could just, kind of, what is it called? It's called Amwaying them or something like that.
Speaking to the choir is awesome, and we love speaking to you guys on a peer level, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we want to bring more people into this movement because we think we can save their lives with this message. Mm-hmm. And if they have a preconceived notion about the word paleo that puts them off or otherwise keeps them from listening to us or coming into the tribe, we're concerned about that. And that was the whole reason that we even looked at rebranding to begin with. But that's in the past. We're Paleo FX now, and Paleo FX to stay. And thank you very much for all the people concerned who helped show the way for us, because we're not branding experts at all.
No.
And we needed people. It's good to know people. I'll just say that.
We're just passionate about what we do. Yeah, well,
we're trading off.
We're trading off holding this because it's getting a little.
Because I worked out and rode today, and my arms are freaking tired. So.
And I had
the camera shakes.
I had my very first yoga class today. I just want you guys to say that was awesome. It was so exciting, and I'm really bummed that I didn't start this years ago. So if you're thinking about yoga, you should definitely go do that. On to the next topic. So we want to tell you why you should get your tickets now to come to Paleo FX. First of all, lowest price you're going to find for the rest of the year on Paleo FX tickets. The fall sale ends on Saturday night at midnight Central Time. You don't want to miss the opportunity to get your ticket at this lower price. What we're doing this year is ticket sprint windows. And so we open up a certain amount of tickets at a certain price for a certain amount of time. And once they're gone, they're gone. And so just want to make sure we don't want anybody to have any issue with being able to come for financial reasons. That's why we have set the ticket windows and we're doing it this way, is to make sure that as the prices raise, you all know what's happening and you have an opportunity to get the ticket for the lowest price possible. So make sure you get your tickets before Saturday night at midnight, and because we want you to be here. And why should you be here? Why should you attend
Why
Paleo
should
FX?
you? My biggest reason is to hang out with people who are like-minded like me, because I feel like a freak in normal circumstances, right? But at Paleo FX, I feel like I'm part of the tribe, and that's exactly what we want to create, is that sensation of being part of the tribe, and that's created by all the like-minded people who show up at Paleo FX, and it is a rocking experience when you're around thousands of people who think just like you.
Exactly. And in fact, I got an email from a young girl who attended Paleo FX, and her name is, a lot of you may have seen her on a live at Paleo FX. I was talking about her, she just happened to walk up right at that time. I swear to God, it was not planned. But her name is Alexa. She's a young girl, amazing. You will see her on the Paleo FX stage sometime in the near future. But she wrote me this email that said that she so appreciated that we created Paleo FX because it was a place where she finally felt normal. How many of you feel like you're not normal outside of Paleo FX or outside of groups of people, your meetups, your Paleo meetups and all of that? That's where you feel normal.
Pretty much everybody, I would say.
Yeah, and so when you're going to, particularly when you have so many different issues, she has lots of issues with different things that she can eat and she can't eat. And so going out to eat at a restaurant makes her feel bad because she has so many issues and has to watch what do they cook her food in, what does it have in it, all of those things, and having to make sure those ingredients. She feels weird. She feels like she's an outcast. And
she's like 18-ish. I don't know her exact age, but obviously that's a tough period of time for anybody. I mean, even if you fit into a peer group or into a niche, that's a tough time for anybody, much less to have something at odds with.
And at her age, most of the time, with those types of things, with the issues she has with, she is Asperger's, she has all kinds of autoimmune issues, she suffered with anorexia, she talks about it very openly and beautifully on her blog, and so when I read that, I started crying because it was just such an amazing email, because it's the whole reason we do this. For one thing, we want to make sure that this becomes the norm, that everything else that's being done outside of here is not normal, and that should be what should be looked at as fringe or weird or strange. Eating real food should not be weird. And right now, we've got to turn those tides, and that's why we do Paleo FX. We've got to turn the tides where people start understanding that there is nothing wrong with eating real food. That's not fringe, it's not strange, it's not odd, it's the way we were intended to eat. And so that's the whole point of Paleo FX. So that's why you want to come. You want to be part of your tribe. You want to meet these like-minded people. You want to meet really cool new people, which you will do. We have amazing networking at Paleo FX. And so that is probably one of the biggest things is, hey, Grace.
Hello,
hey,
Grace.
Eva. You want to definitely be part of this tribe and be there and network with like-minded people, but the thought leaders that are come to Paleo FX. Rob Wolf, Mark Sisson, Sarah Ballantyne, Dr. Josh Axe will be coming again. Jordan Rubin. Who else do I have? I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to remember. I forget anybody.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of people that are confirmed, and trying to remember them all. We have lots of amazing speakers, and so you definitely want to be here because it's an opportunity for you to get to meet the people that you listen to and you read all the time, and you check out their stuff all the time. And so you definitely want to come to Paleo FX and make sure that you have that opportunity to meet them, get your picture with them, get an autograph, whatever the case may be. Tell them how they've changed your life.
One of the cool things I like to see is what new entrepreneurial events come of all the entrepreneur on the vendor floor, all the entrepreneurs getting together and speaking. because something new comes out every year. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. And that pushes our movement forward too.
Exactly. And the whole thing is that our theme for this year is that we, in order to get rid of the old regime and the old guard, as it were, is we've got to build the new. And that's really what we're doing at PaleoFX, and what our entrepreneurs in this space are doing, and our health practitioners are doing. We're building the new, and we're making sure that we can replace the old. Because that's, what was the thing you were saying last year about any old jackass?
Yeah, any jackass can kick down a barn, but it takes a carpenter to build one. So that's to say that revolutions generally win because there's all this pent-up anger and there's all this emotion. Revolutions win. They topple the old governments, but what happens is now they're in charge and they have no way to govern. They don't have anything underpinning their government, and so there's a power void that's created. And I'm going to quit babbling like the political science major that I am, but you get my point. So we have to have something come in behind us to fill the void of that we destroy, and we are destroying the old. So.
Well, that, and we need to build what we want.
Yep.
That's the whole thing, is we are in the business of building what it is we want to see in the world and what we want to have for ourselves, for our families, for generations to come. We want to make sure that we have something in place when we take down the old guard, and we will take down the old guard, because I believe in this movement. I believe in everybody that's involved in it, and especially all the thought leaders that are in it that come to PaleoFX and speak. And
by the way, on the lifestyle issues thing, we have been preaching how stress kills for how many years? I don't know. It's been going on since the inception of paleo. This has been kicked around for at least the last 7 years anyway, of how important stress is. And if you look at our page, if you look down, last night I posted a talk given by Simon Sinek, who is he's an entrepreneur, kind of a motivational philosopher in the entrepreneurial space. Guess what he talks about? How stress kills. Anyway, it was, when I watched it last night, I was like, wow, we are making headway into the mainstream. So these types of issues come up at PaleoFX for sure. All of the lifestyle issues, including economics, all of that, personal finance, relationships, all of that is a huge part of PaleoFX, and we want you there.
We definitely do. We don't just want you there, we need you there.
Yep.
In order to continue to grow this movement and for us to progress forward and get this into the mainstream, we need everybody doing their part. And coming to PaleoFX is like recharging your engines. It's like refilling the tank. And in fact, several people have told me that that's what that is for them. That's what PaleoFX is for them. It's refilling the tank so they can continue to go out there and change lives and change the world. And that's what we're all about. Heal thyself, harden thyself, change the world. And so we want to make sure you guys get your tickets before Saturday night, midnight, when the fall sale ends, and those tickets are gone for good. And then the next ticket sprint will open, and the prices will increase.
We help you with a low price, you help us run a business. That's the symbiotic relationship we have. But it makes it much easier to run a business when we have income coming in at a regular basis. And we're helping you out with a low price. We give you a heads up. Get the tickets out. We want you there. Buy them while the ticket price is cheap, because they're just going to keep going up.
Okay, so recap. We are not changing our PaleoFX name. Not changing the PaleoFX name. PaleoFX is here to stay, so we want to make sure you know that. The reasons you need to attend are to be part of the tribe, feel normal, and to hang out, network with like-minded people, and help us build the regime, the structure, the infrastructure of what we want. That's right. We're part of a revolution, so we want to make sure that we are building what we want to see in the world and what we want for ourselves for generations to come. And in order for you to be there, be part of the revolution, be part of what we're doing, you need to have your ticket to PaleoFX. So get it before Saturday night, midnight, when the fall sale ends.
Be part of the tribe vibe, because it is an awesome feeling.
Thank you so much, Paleo Tribe. We love you guys. And please, we will have the link to the tickets to register in the comments. And we cannot wait to see you in Austin, Texas for Paleo FX 2018, April 27th through the 29th. And then make sure Health Entrepreneur FX will be coming the day before. So make sure you get a ticket for that.
Prepared for that.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.